Hey guys, I'm sorry to say more bad news for sophia.org and for study.com. I'm gradually seeing some small changes that over time are having actually a pretty negative effect on these tools. And in today's video, I want to lay these out for you, give you some warnings so that you don't make mistakes that a lot of students are making, because I think we do need to kind of take a step back and reevaluate college acceleration strategies, because we want strong degrees for the long term. So if you want to earn a college degree faster, this video is going to help, and it's going to help you do it right. Now, if you don't know what sophia.org and what study.com are, they're essentially third-party websites or companies where they offer college-level courses that are faster and easier. It's what their claim is. You can do them fast and easy through the schools as well, but faster and easier and flat rate subscription fee. You pay 99 bucks a month, take as many college level courses as you want, and then transfer them to your university and then get your degree in less time. Study.com is the same. They've got a couple different programs from like 100 bucks a month to 200 bucks a month, but earn college credits through study.com and then transfer them in to your university later. Now, for a long time, what people have been doing is they've been finding universities. A good example is University of Maine at Presque Isle. They have these Your Pace programs, and they will accept up to 75% of the degree through transfer credits. A lot of schools are doing that. Some schools actually more. UMPI actually might be more. Some schools are up to 90%, up to 75%. Every school has their different ad angle when it comes to how many transfer credits they accept. But they find schools like this. They find easy programs with high electives. They earn those credits from outside, bring them in. Western Governors University is another popular option. There are the old schools like Thomas Edison State University, Excelsior College, Charter Oak State College. There are lots of new players that are kind of joining this game where they allow students to transfer in credits, and you can earn degrees faster through the university's self-paced programs later. Now, over the past few months, I've seen a bunch of kind of like little micro changes that are adding up, and it's starting to hurt these tools. And let me explain. You're seeing, if you like hit Reddit, for example, WGU 2026 transfer credit updates and planning notes for study.com users. And essentially what happens is WGU or other schools will still advertise that you can transfer up to 75% of your degree, and they'll still accept the courses, but they make program changes so that every few months there are a few new course requirements inside the school that study.com and Sophia and these other tools just don't have equivalencies for. So even though a school says 75% of your degree, every few months there's another one or two classes that cannot be transferred in through these tools. If we look at like transfer credit policies, UMPI explains all their transfer credit policies here. WGU always making new announcements. This is actually a study.com announcement, but essentially WGU makes changes, and then study.com has to come in and say, hey guys, WGU still accepts up to 75 credits. There are just some new program specific requirements that must be taken through WGU, but don't worry, you can still use our tool. They still accept up to 75 credits. So essentially what we're seeing is schools are scaling back. Now, let me kind of show you some doom and gloom stuff and show you that what I'm talking about is real, and schools are scaling back and pulling away. They're doing it gradually, but they're pulling away from these types of tools. Now, here's an example from the University of Arizona. The reason I want to bring up University of Arizona is because University of Arizona has a global campus, which global campuses are notorious for accepting tons of transfer credits, right? On University of Arizona's transfer credit page on their website, they tag, like literally they post this at the very top of the website, which should show you how serious they are about this. Per University of Arizona transfer credit policies, courses from Sophia Learning cannot be accepted for credit to our main campus or our online campus. They're still accepting some into their global campus. Now, let's use another school with a global campus to show you how serious this is. University of Maryland also has University of Maryland Global. Says the University of Maryland does not award credit for, and my camera's in the way, so coursework completed through companies or organizations. These include, but are not limited to, Sophia Learning, Coursera, Study.com, like literally throwing that like right front and center on their like with their transfer credit policies. Now, on top of that, we recently had Purdue Global come in and say students are going too fast. We're now going to put a credit cap and you can now graduate in 12 months, not 3 or 4 months. So they're scaling back. They're making changes. Now, this is from UMPI's website. They made this big announcement starting May 1 of 2025, which was last year. We're not going to accept as many as we used to. You're going to have to take your upper level classes through our school. Now, I want to put another kind of nail in the coffin. I just want to show you how serious this is. The Washington Post just dropped an article about students basically flying through degrees really quickly. This is Todd Wallach, an education writer for the Washington Post. And he basically tells a story of a student who finished her degree at UMPI in 3 months, only 1 month through the school and 2 months through sophia.org. But as we scroll down, you'll see Todd Wallach, the reporter, reached out to the accreditor of UMPI, and we get some bad news from the accreditor. Now, as you can see here, the head of the New England Commission of Higher Education, which oversees accreditation for the University of Maine system, told the Washington Post that he had never heard of students completing a bachelor's degree in only a few months, either at the Presque Isle campus or any accredited university. And he said, this is something that we need to investigate. He also says if students are getting bachelor's degree in a few months, the commission should certainly inquire, and then states as soon as he got off the phone with Todd Wallach, the reporter, he started calling campus to inquire. And this is all like the strategy is bring in a bunch of Sophia credits and do as little to nothing as possible at the school. But if you scroll down, there are schools like Western Governors University, one of the largest colleges in the country, almost 200,000 students, who they are structured to help students go at their own pace. Well, guess what? Their accreditor is inquired as well. And let's see what their accreditor has to say. So the head of the accreditor for Western Governors University says she's confident that the school complies with its standards. The school just has a different model and allows students to move at their own pace. And this is Selena Gomez, president of the Northwest Commission on Colleges and Universities. She says students are demonstrating competency. So there's different ways to do this. Red flags are like Sophia Learning, Study.com. People are starting to become weary. And I've been talking about this for like years, you guys. These are not the safest tools. They show up on your transcripts. Your transcripts look terrible. You can get rejected by other universities down the road if you want to go get a master's degree. And we're seeing the mainstream schools that are usually accepting lots of these credits, they're starting to slowly scale back. Now, I will tell you why there's a problem. There's a problem because Sophia Learning, Study.com, they don't proctor anything. Students can pull out their phones, go through these courses and say, hey, give me the answer to this question. And then they type in the answer. Hey, let's go to the next question. Give me the answer to this question. They type in the answer to the next question. So you're seeing waves of students use these tools and cheat their way through these tools and do it close to nothing through the universities. But here's the thing. Universities are not stupid, so they're scaling back. The reputation of these tools are going down, and students who graduate from schools that have no transfer credit restrictions, floods of students come into those same schools, earn degrees, as little amount of work as possible, and then the school gets a tanked reputation, and the degree that you earned this way becomes lower in value because the reputation of the school has been damaged. But there are good, solid ways to earn college degrees quickly. You just have to use the right approach. So I want to leave a link to a video right here where I walk you through how to earn degrees in 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. I've helped lots of students do it without sophia.org and without study.com. And I had someone mention once, Ryan, you're just saying this because you make more money if students don't use Sophia or study.com. Guys, literally, it makes zero difference for me. I help students accelerate all the time. Some of my students use Sophia and study.com. Some of them don't, but because I see the red flags and I'm not sending you to affiliate links saying, use sophia.com with my link so I get money. I'm not going to do that. I see the red flags. It makes no difference to me whether you use these tools or not, but I'm going to leave a link to a video right here where I walk you through how to earn your degree in months and not years without these types of tools, it's not harder, you guys. It's just a different approach, and you walk away with a quality degree. Hope this video has helped, added value to your day. Watch this video here if you want to learn how to do it. Talk to you in the next video.